Hey, shalom, shalom. Call all Yabashimi Ashai Bahara Kakadash, Yabashimi Ashai Bashima Kakadash Brakathum. Divine Asai apostles who are elders, which are of GMS, and blessed salutations to you, brothers out there teaching and enduring truth and sincerity. I want to do this lesson on hopefully it helps invigorate brothers, in time of affliction, okay? Because there's a lot of scriptures that can be brought out. Keep it short though, because we're in times. Again, it's a year to turn up, as also it's going to turn up on us. It's going to turn up on everything around us. So we have to make sure that we don't crumble under pressure. The Lord chose us. If we're chosen, many are called, but few are chosen, of course. We don't know who's the elect, but we're here and we must act as such. That means if we suffer any afflictions, then the Lord would deliver us out of that. You know what I'm saying? So, and sometimes you gotta do things with thorns in your sides. That's a different type of affliction. Sometimes you got, ailments, lots, conditions. You may have a crazy baby mama. You might have a messed up job. You might have a physical condition. You're not going to get in this truth easy. You're not going to just coast in here easy. And you shouldn't want it to be that way. We shouldn't want it to be that way. We want to earn our crown, man. It's a glorious thing to earn every jewel on that crown. When you can, as a military vet, he could tell you this ribbon is when this happened and this ribbon is when that happened. That's a thing to take pride in, okay? And you want to not be all bitchy in affliction, and affliction will come, and it's not going to be a set scenario in an environment. Satan walk up, hey, you want a pork chop, man? And he's dressed up like a garment. Hey, get out of here, Satan. No, man. It's going to be something. He's going to tempt. Satan knows us. He's a spirit, so he's walking up through and out, up and down the earth, pretty much seeing who he can fuck with, man. And if he's sitting, he watching you Netflix and chilling, he watching you. He know what we do when we want to get comfortable, what we fearful of, what we want, you know what I'm saying? And he will challenge us based off of that. And as the scriptures say, he transformed himself into an angel of light. Okay, so I want to go into this precept real quick. Going to Psalms 26:2. All right. As a matter of fact, I'll start at 1. It says, "Judge me, O Lord." Okay, when you go into that word "judge," all right. It says to judge, govern, vindicate, punish, to act as a lawgiver or a judge or a governor, to rule, govern, judge, to decide controversy, to execute judgment, discrimination, vindicating, condemning, and punishing at a theophanic event for final judgment, to enter into controversy, plead, have controversy together, to be judge, opponent at law. And one of the words that stuck out to me is punished. You know what I'm saying? In this particular subject, because it says, "Judge me, O Lord." It's not like, oh, punish me, but would the Lord beat you down just for fun? The affliction and chastisement, as Apostle Carr did a lesson. I don't know if it's as recent, but I just recently seen the video in itself, and he was talking about, matter of fact, let's get it. He was just talking about suffering. And when you suffer, it makes you stronger, So I want to get it's right here. Man, can't find it right now. I don't want to take too long trying to look for it. But I believe it's in Peter's when it says, you suffer as a righteous man, and then you suffer as a sinner, man. So it's better to suffer as a man of the Lord than to suffer as a wicked or evildoer, And that's a game changer. You're going to suffer regardless. The Lord said that he reigns on the just and the unjust, man. And so what does that say about us, man? Matter of fact, it's 2 Timothy 2:9. I found it. I'll start at 7. It says, consider what I say, right out the gate. And the Lord give thee understanding in all things. Consider what I say, and the Lord give thee understanding in all things. So when the Lord judge you or judge us, we have to consider, like, why am I going through this? What is it for? Not in the manner like, I don't deserve this, or maybe it's not for. No, it's like the Lord trying to show me something. Maybe I'm being hard-headed about something, or maybe I need to go through this to learn. Hell, look at Adam to us. What are we going through death for? You know what I'm saying? When Adam took of that fruit and death came into the world, and sin came into the world and we all died, was that to knock us off? All right? No, the Lord said, look, man, it was ultimately for us to govern the world. All right? And then he also say in the book of Baruch that he didn't sold us to the nations to wipe us out, roughly paraphrasing, but because we move him to wrath. And that punishment, if you got to be a dumbass to get beat the fuck up and get your ass whooped and do the same shit again, expecting a different result. Like we mess up, and we're supposed to learn from that mess up. Don't be afraid to establish yourself, and when you mess up, don't take it personal or negatively. Just get up and fix it. We're warriors, okay? It says, verse 8 says, remember that Yahushua of the seed of David was raised from the dead according to my gospel, wherein if I suffer trouble as an evildoer, even unto bonds, but the word of the Most High is not bound. Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Yahushua HaMashiach with eternal glory. It is a faithful saying, for if we be dead with him, we shall also live with him. So what is that being dead to? Being dead with him is scriptures tell you to put off the world, to die to the world. We died so we could live in Yahushua. And what is the world? Pride, lust, envy, the pride of life. You know what I'm saying? That shit slows you down. It slows us down. Or don't talk to me like that. Or who are you? Or I got something to say. Or what about me? That's the pride of life. That's the flesh, man. What are we here to do spiritually? We're here to teach, exhort, and rebuke all long suffering as prophets. Now those of you that are enduring this truth, we're here to as a whole is to establish our righteousness. Our righteousness is as filthy rags, which means you have fuck ups in your resume. You know what I'm saying? And you have to acknowledge that. You can't sweep it under the rug and hope nobody sees, because you're not dealing on that level. You're dealing on a spiritual level. You got to address it. And you got to love to address it. Judge me, O Lord. Expose me so I can work on what I got to work on, man. Okay? Not, making excuses. What the script said, wicked man findeth an excuse, man. Okay? It says, therefore, so I want to get, verse 12. It says, if we suffer, we shall also reign with him. If we deny him, he also will deny us. What are you denying? The suffering. Because he's, judge me, O Lord. If you deny him, I ain't that. Why is the world doing? Don't run away from your incompetences. We must not run away from our competence. We got to embrace it, because there's a time coming where you're going to be tested on a high level. Satan's going to come down with full force, with the MOTB, with martial law, with all kind of, look at what people are doing out here in the streets behind this medical pandemic, man. I don't want to get it. Then they fold. I got to take care of my, you don't know, you don't know how to judge yourself. People break under pressure, man, if you don't establish your righteousness, if you don't get the experience, as Romans chapter 5 says. I believe with patience, experience, and experience hope. You got to go through the experience to make it through. That gives you the strength. That gives you the I can do this type of mentality. Okay? But if you're never willing to take that chance to stand up and let me address this. Let me work on this. Yeah, I'm going to look crazy, but fuck it. I'm going to do it because I know the result is this is what I got planned. So, verse 12 says, if we suffer, we shall also reign with him. If we deny him, he will deny us. If we believe not, yet he abideth faithful, he cannot deny himself. So if you believe not, you don't believe you can do it, salvation is still going to happen for those who do it. He ain't going to deny, you ain't strong enough. Oh, man, I'm going to call it off. Salvation's off, everybody. No. He can't deny himself. Salvation is going to be for those who it's meant for. And we must act like it. Even in affliction, that's the main time. When you're at your lowest, when it's the hardest, you got to engage mentally, because that's if your mind goes, your body's going to follow. You're going to create actions to put yourself in the jam. Okay. Verse 14, it says, of these things, put them in remembrance, charging them before the Lord, that they strive not about words to no profit, but to the subverting of the hearers. Salakia, let's see here. I want to read everything, but there's some. I'm gonna jump to verse 21. There's so much in this. This is not even the right chapter, man. This is the right chapter, man. Call all y'all bashim y'all shy, man. 2 Timothy chapter 2 and 21. It says, if a man therefore purge himself from Salakia. Verse 20 says, but in the great house there are not only vessels of gold and of silver, but also of wood and of earth, and some to honor and some to dishonor. If a man therefore purge himself from these, he shall be a vessel unto honor, sanctified and meet for the master's use, and prepared unto every good work. What is the purging? It's the fire. What is the fire? It's the affliction. You see? So when you put yourself in that jam and don't deny him, he's going to purge you. He's going to burn off all those impurities so you could be pure gold. You may be 1 troy ounce and may look like 50, but really it's not real. It's wood or it's metal. So when the Lord puts you through that affliction and break us down, he's taking out them impurities of us so we could come out refined, ready to transition where we trying to go. Salvation. You're trying to get up on them chariots, man. And affliction is a part of it, man. All right. It says, verse 22, it says, flee also youthful lusts, but follow righteousness, faith, charity, peace with them that call on the Lord out of a pure heart. With them that call on the Lord out of a pure heart. That's who you suffer with, right? That's who you put that energy into when it says, but follow righteousness with those who go to war with you. That's on the highways with you. Have faith in those and with those and for those, right? Charity, peace, right? In verse 23, but foolish and unlearned questions avoid, knowing that they do gender strifes. So don't just go and try to get something across or try to be in there. I don't know if I could word it right now. It's not coming to me the way to say it, but just don't try to be down. Don't try to you're on the highways and you got something to say because somebody's saying something. But if nobody say nothing, you wouldn't have nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have nothing to say, have something to ask. If you don't know enough to say something, ask or go learn or go be around the men that that study. We gotta want this, and we gotta be willing to. You gotta squat to jump, man. Simple and plain. You gotta squat to jump. You gotta get down low to go up high. Okay? And the Lord is bringing us in the low. We're under Esau, man. We're under the lowest form of human being on planet Earth. All right? And that means you be holy in that. Not no bitch ass nigga. Because when you be holy in that, that's a valuable thing. We don't have to be. We could go and fight fire with the devil, man. Yeah, it's not fair. Yeah, it's not right. Yeah, they don't understand. Yeah, so what? But what's the goal? You know what I'm saying? So therefore, when you're going through these afflictions, focus on the goal. We have to focus on the goal because, that the pains, the worries, the anxieties, if you let the flesh take over, nah, man, that's the Lord letting us know, look, this is what you shorthanded at. You be fucking up over here too. You be doing this like, okay, damn, let me work on it. Then you struggling in front of everybody. You never did it before, so you struggling in front of everybody, getting tips from everybody. People like, damn, But then when you get it, you got it. And you could do it again. You could do it again. As Tyson said, success breeds confidence as confidence breeds success. There's no way you can get successful unless you continue to try and try and try. Okay? I'm going to keep on reading. I'm going to read it in the chapter. It says, verse 24, it says, and the servant of the Lord must not strive, but be gentle unto all men and apt to teach, patient, and meekness, instructing those that oppose themselves. Right? Yeah, because that's our job. If you're going in the wrong direction, our job is to teach you in meekness. That don't mean you got it, but it's meekness is pretty much the sincerity. It's like, I'm not doing this in the spite because you did something I don't like, or I don't like how you wear your shoes. I don't like how you put your garment on, and so I'm about to get on you. No, it's out of meekness. It's out of sincerity that, hey, man, the Lord can boot you out of this thing, or the Lord's going to deal with you if you do this. Just the same thing with rap and news. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he would have repented, well, I don't know, he blasphemed the Holy Spirit, but if you were to do something less egregious, and the apostles and everybody's getting on you, instead of saying, oh, y'all wrong, and you're supposed to say, damn, damn, like this dude died. That should be a sign for me that I need to, trust in the name of the Lord. Like, what am I doing to not, that's doing what he did? What am I doing that he's doing or he has done that he got death for it? Why you think when somebody needs to be stoned, the congregation stones them? Because it's like, it lets you know, like, damn, I don't want to go through that. So you got to examine yourself, whether you be in the faith. You got to examine yourself and constantly progress, constantly get better. But you'll never get better unless you go through being uncomfortable. Okay? By being uncomfortable is going into something that you don't know. And that's the fucking most lost feeling ever. Why would you want to go through that? At least you have a goal in mind. Okay? It says, verse 24, and the servants of the Lord must not strive. I read that already. Verse 25, I ain't finished that. It says, in meekness instructing those that oppose themselves, if the Most High peradventure would give them repentance to the acknowledging of the truth, and that they may recover themselves out of the snare of the devil, who are taken captive by him at his will. Satan gonna get in your shit, and if you feel like, listen to brothers that struggle with reproof, that's affliction too. You know what I'm saying? And you'll struggle with that, but when Satan get on you, he ain't gonna stop. He don't care about the rules. He biting, poking eyes. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, us as brothers, we may reprove, oh, you got a problem here, this and that. All right, that's why you have to be able to admonish and rebuke. That's why it's important. That's why it's important to submit your ear and listen. Because even if you're right, again, if you are right, or if you think you're right, why would you think you're wrong? You have to submit your ear and say, what if I'm wrong? This man of the Lord is telling me I'm wrong. Let me listen as though I am wrong. Then you fix it. Instead of, you don't understand me. I did this because, we're all striving. We're all a work in progress. We're all trying, and we all have to do this for each other. But when one person, within the link is opposing, it fucks up rotation, and you got to go. A little leaven the whole lump. So we all, all of us, our righteousness is filthy rags, right? All of us are trying, right? All of us got afflictions. There's unfair things that happen to all of us. But you got to fight, man. We all got our lots, and they all hit different. But you got to fight. You gotta embrace the heat, man. Because what it does, it burns out the impurities. Fuck being looking like you're 50, 100 pounds of gold. If you're 2 ounces of gold, you're 2 ounces of gold. I'd rather be 2 ounces than nothing, man. I'd rather be that than be discarded. Okay? So let's finish this precept up. Back in Psalms 26:1, it says, the Psalm of David, judge me, O Lord, for I have walked in mine integrity. Right? Let's go to that. Man, that's heavy, man. That's call on Yabashimi Al-Shai, man. It says integrity, completeness, fullness, innocence, simplicity. Like, you don't know. Like, let me know, because I don't know. Even if I got to go through affliction, I don't know, man, and I want to get it right. So if it takes me I got to go through this to get there, let me know. Ain't nothing worse than nobody telling you nothing you fucking up, man. Like, you know, this is a beautiful scripture, man. It says, I have trusted also in the Lord. Yeah, you got to trust in the Lord. The process, trust the process. Therefore, I shall not slide. Examine me, O Lord, and prove me, and try my reins and my heart. Why? Because sometimes you think you're on point or you think you're right about something, but the Lord will sit there and be like, nah, you fucking up, bro. You think that's right. Really, you selfish. You think you got to take care of it, but really you're a hater. Really, you got anger problems. Really, you don't listen. Really, try me. You know what I'm saying? That's a hard thing to ask because you gotta go through it to get to it. So let's go to I want to go, it's a couple words, man. It's a lot of words. Going into examine. Examine, try, prove. Examine, scrutinize, to test, prove, try of gold, persons, the heart of man, to be tried, prove, to make a trial. He's going to put you through it. Try me. You know what I'm saying? Like, they try me. It says, Salakia, the word the definition that I read is examine, okay? Examine me, O Lord, pretty much to try, to put you through something, okay? And it says, prove me, all right? Prove is to test, try, prove, tempt, put to the proof or test, because you could say what you about, I'll die behind the Lord, I'll do this behind the Lord, but you haven't been tried. He that is righteous over little be righteous over much, and if you fucking up over little shit, you can't be brotherly over little things. How you gonna give your life for the brotherhood, right? So you gotta examine yourself, man. I'm not saying that you just put yourself on a line and just go all out for everything. You gotta have balance, but you don't be afraid of the struggle, man. Because the struggle and affliction burns off the impurities of us, man. Right? It says, verse 3. So like, I want to get that, try my reins in my heart. I keep backing out and I just want to continue. Reins is kidney or physical organ of seat of emotion and affection of sacrificial animals, reins, you know, and let's see here. Use of the inmost mind in a Jensenius, a Hebrew Chaldee lexicon. It says underneath the actual definition, go into the lexicon, it says the inmost mind. That's your innermost thoughts, as the seat of the desires and affections. Try the reins and the heart. You know what I'm saying? Suitable because significant. Let me see here. Yeah, I don't want to read too much on it, but it's pretty much your belly, what you really want. Like, put me to the test. Like, expose me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I can fix that, man. Because we be having things that come off of the world into the truth, man. Everything ain't purged out when you come into the truth. You're not we're made clean through Yahweh while Yahweh shy. And as far as the transition of coming into the truth and what we're doing, but while you're here, you have to constantly be purged and fixed. But if you're making excuses or you're running away from that, then you would never get there, man. Right? Verse 3 in Psalms 26:3, it says, for thy loving kindness is before mine eyes, and I have walked in thy truth. I have not sat with vain persons, neither will I go with the dissemblers. I have hated the congregation of evildoers and not sit with the wicked. Yeah, I'm putting in the work. I want this. I'm not putting myself I'm not going in a way that I should fall. So while I'm in this clean space, fix me. You know what I'm saying? I canceled out all the extra noise. Now I can focus on you. Baba Quashot, fix me. You know what I'm saying? Now that everybody's going to just me and you, fix me. What's wrong with me? Okay? I will wash my hands in innocency. So will I compass thine altar, O Lord, that I may publish the voice of thanksgiving. It's like it, that I may publish the voice of thanksgiving and tell of all thy wondrous works. Yeah, because when you go through it, you're able to teach other people how to get out of it. You know, and what we're here to do, to teach, to exhort, rebuke, or all long suffer. We're here to get everybody up out of here, man. That's our job as prophets. Not to go on no rant of how good I am, y'all need to be warned, or y'all just hater. No, we're here to get people out of here, man. Not to have no burger dinners and marriages. We're here to get people salvation. We're here to purge that dross from out of them, man. And we're asking the Lord to purge us so we can learn and we can teach other people how to get out of them jams, man. All right? That's why we listen to the apostles. As the apostles say, we've seen niggas fall out all the time. So they're telling you, like, and they tell you, don't do this, don't do this. They tell you how not to fall out, man. Like, listen. You know? Like, listen. I done went through that experience. Hey, man, don't be trying to do the multiple wives thing. Don't be teaching your woman, you know what I'm saying? And then I have to teach my woman. She all right. And then you start teaching. Then you deal with that day. Oh, my God. And you're like, I should have fucking listened. But that was my affliction, and I learned, so I tell the brother the same thing. Don't do that. Hey, don't do that, boy. You know? You learn, but you'll never learn unless you get into your uncomfortable zone. It's easy when you dunking and yamming on fifth graders, man. Go in there with the big boys. Go look poo. You know, just like I'm going to leave you with this, and we're going to close it out. As Anderson Silva said, man, he said when he first went to the gym, he went and challenged the biggest and baddest guys in there. Got his ass whooped. Every day he got his ass whooped. He started hanging with him, started getting even with him, then start beating him. But he'll say, I'm about to just get on the bag in the back of the class because I don't want to get embarrassed. He would have never got good, man. You know, we got to put ourselves through that ringer, man. You know, we can do it. We were chosen. So therefore, that's enough to take that step, man. So call all y'all Bashim Yahshua. Hopefully it's edifying. Abaratazah, that it was edifying. Again, Yahbashim Yahshua, Bashim Kokadash Brakatham. Call all Yahbashim Yahshua, Bahara Kokadash, double honest our apostles, who our elders rule well. Blessed salutations to you brothers out there teaching and enduring truth and sincerity. Hey, shalom.